everybody. This is Ed from Ed Travels. And I just wanted to thank you for all the love and support. And I wanted to do this real quick video concerning this tragedy that happened down in Mexico with 4 American travelers were kidnapped by drug cartels. And unfortunately, 2 of them lost their lives. A very tragic story. My condolences to them and their families. And I want to preface this by saying that by no means am I victim shaming anybody. There are just some important points I think that we can learn from this unfortunate incident. So with fair use, this is fair use. I'm going to show a video of local newscasts concerning what happened down there. So after that, I'll be back with some commentary.
Report with the kidnapping of 4 Americans in Mexico. 2 of them are safely back on U.S. soil. The other 2 are dead. The victims were found in a rural area east of the northern Mexico border city of Matamoros. The other 2 survivors were returned to the U.S. Tuesday. Mexican officials say one of them was injured. Omar Villafranca is in Brownsville, Texas, with the latest.
2 Americans who survived being caught in a shootout and kidnapped by cartel gunmen were taken to a hospital in Brownsville, Texas today. Mexican authorities found Latavia McGee and Eric Williams at a stash house outside the city of Matamoros after gunmen moved them to multiple locations to avoid capture. It was the end of a road trip for cosmetic surgery. McGee, Williams, along with their close friends Shahid Woodard and Zindel Brown, traveled last week from South Carolina to Matamoros so McGee could have cosmetic surgery. This video shows the moment when they were kidnapped at gunpoint after being caught in a shootout between rival cartel gangs.
Wow. Again, this is extremely unfortunate. A very tragic story. And that brings me to the purpose of this video. There are certain destinations in this world that are more high risk than others, and Mexico is definitely on that list. There are places that you go that are both beautiful but can be very dangerous. And to be a responsible traveler, you have to do your research. You have to sit back and look at, where am I going? Where am I staying? Is it a safe resort? Is it security? This and that. And I think sometimes people get so caught up in this, well, I really want to see what the locals are doing. Well, that's not always a good thing. When I was down in Colombia, Cali is an absolutely beautiful city, but there's some places in Cali you don't want to go to as a foreigner. Mexico is known for thousands of people getting deleted every year. Drug cartels. And it's not always a safe place to be. And that brings me to one of the important things I wanted to get across in this video. It appears that one of the young ladies was going back again for cosmetic surgery. I believe it was a tummy tuck. Regardless of what it is, that's not important. What is important is that in order to get this on the cheap, you go to Mexico. We've heard story after story about, women going down to these countries where they can get these elective cosmetic procedures done on the cheap, looking for the hookup. And see, what gets me is when you got reality stars that go out and get these BBLs, they're not going to Mexico. They're not going to the DR. They're going to a board-certified doctor. They're not in a hotel room. They're in an operating suite with all the safeguards. And yeah, they're paying for it because you get what you pay for. And it hurts my heart every time I hear about some sister coming back, having complications and losing her life. Whether it's there, whether it's back here, the pain and the suffering and all of that the family has to deal with the loss of a loved one. I've never been a fan of cosmetic surgery. Except in some cases. I had a real good girlfriend of mine that was a hairstylist with huge breasts, and they weighed her down. She was very short, and she had to stand on her feet all day. So she went to her primary care doctor, who wrote her a referral to go to a cosmetic surgeon to get a breast reduction for her health, for her back. And it was life-changing for her. But to go down and pay this money because you want to look like somebody you saw on a video or a reality show, or for some vain reason, in my opinion, and everybody's entitled to theirs, because these days you can't say nothing without someone turning around and saying that you're attacking. Oh, you're attacking black women. You're attacking. No, I'm not. I'm just saying that if it sounds too good to be true, 9 times out of 10 it is. And you get what you pay for. I'm not saying that out of judgment. I'm saying that out of love and concern. It breaks my heart to hear this and for it to continue to happen. That area of Mexico is controlled by, a group of people that sell certain products. And they've been doing it there for the past 30 years. I mean, since the 30s, I mean. It's known for that. Mexico is known for that. And I'm not dissing Mexico or Mexican people. Mexico is a great country. I've been on vacation there plenty of times, played golf in Cabo. Went to Cancun, had a wonderful time, scuba diving, snorkeling, the whole deal. But however, you got to keep your head on the swivel. You hear about it in the news every day. And now these families and the people that went don't have to deal with just the trauma, but repatriating those bodies back to the United States. Losing a loved one that went, and it's cool that they went down there, and all this other cap that people are putting on videos about there was some nefarious reason why they went. You don't know. And it's better just to keep quiet. I just showed you the video that I saw. I saw several other videos, and it breaks my heart, but it made me think. Be careful. There might be consequences. We all make choices. So this is not the time to, first of all, victim shame them, but also say, hey, the choices you make dictate the lives that you live. And you got to own that in this world now when no one wants to take accountability for anything. I want to do whatever I want to do and damn the consequences. I'm always making somebody else's fault. Again, I'm going to put a link down in the description to the State Department's website where you can go put in a search to see what the crime level or the threat level for that country is before you go. Or just, we can use Google for everything else. Google to see how safe your destination is going to be. This is Ed from Ed Travels. I'd like to thank everybody for your continued love and support. Click, subscribe, like. Soon we're going to be at 3,000 very soon. Again, this is Ed from Ed Travels. I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. To my airborne brothers, keep your feet and knees together. Until the next time, peace.